Welcome. In this session, you'll be guided into a calm, focused state of relaxation where your mind can open to positive suggestions and healing thoughts. Do not listen to this recording or participate while driving, operating machinery, or performing any task that requires your full attention. This meditation induces a state of focused awareness and deep relaxation, which may impair your ability to respond to your current environment. The following session is intended for relaxation, personal development, and general well-being. It is not a substitute for medical or psychological treatment. If you have a diagnosed mental condition or are currently under the care of a physician or are unsure if this meditation is right for you, please consult a qualified professional before proceeding. Thank you. And as you begin to find stillness, as your body begins to remember what it means to simply be, you may start to feel the quiet hum of your own system, softly calming, gently recalibrating, as if a long forgotten rhythm is returning. And perhaps you've been moving for so long, doing, striving, proving, that you didn't realize just how deeply your body craved this pause, not just the absence of noise, but the presence of calm, the kind of stillness that isn't empty but full of life, full of quiet truth, full of the you that exists beneath it all. And now that you're here, in this sacred moment of stillness, you don't need to try to unwind. You don't have to make anything happen. You only need to allow, because this kind of healing doesn't come from effort. It comes from permission. Permission to slow down, to release, to be held by something deeper than the mind, because your nervous system, that ancient wise intelligence inside you, has been listening all along, and the moment you stop pushing, it starts repairing. It knows how to return you to balance, to calm, to safety. You were never broken, just tired. And now you're returning, and you may already begin to notice how the breath moves more freely now, not forced, not held. Yes, that's right. And now you may already begin to notice the flow like water trickling down a mountainside, effortless, natural, alive. That's right. And with each gentle breath, a little more of what you no longer need melts away from your shoulders, from your jaw, from your chest, from the spaces between your thoughts, like a soft exhale of the soul. You might even sense now a soft spaciousness opening up inside you, a kind of inner quiet that doesn't demand anything and gives you everything in return. And in that space, you can imagine now a sanctuary within you, a place not created but remembered, a space where all is still, where the air is thick with peace, the light is soft and forgiving, a warm golden glow that touches everything it meets, including you. There's no clock here, no to-do list, no proving, just presence. A place untouched by urgency, untouched by comparison, untouched by the world's noise. A place that only knows one thing now. And now you're in it. Not visiting, not imagining, not returning to something that has always been waiting for you. Because this stillness, this calm, this sanctuary inside you has never left. You're simply remembering the way back home. And as you rest in this quiet inner space, you don't need to change anything. You don't need to think. You don't even need to heal, because the healing is happening already, right now, in every breath, in every softening, in every moment you allow yourself to simply be without doing. You are coming back to your natural state, back to your rhythm, back to your wholeness, and it feels so good to remember what that feels like. In this inner sanctuary, there is a quiet path, and at the end of it, a pool of calm, radiant water. It glows lightly, not cold, not hot, just the perfect temperature to meet your skin. Welcoming, forgiving, alive. You step into it slowly, deliberately. You allow it to rise to your ankles, your calves, your knees, soft ripples wrapping around you, like a memory of something kind and familiar. And with every inch you sink, your system lets go of what it's been carrying. All those thoughts held too tightly for too long, all those expectations whispered in your ear but never truly your own. all those invisible weights tied to outdated stories about your worth, your value, your need to keep proving. You feel them now, loosening, unwinding, releasing. One by one, they melt, they dissolve, they drift away like mist on the surface of the water until all that remains is you. And as you float now in this pool of deep cellular restoration, you're not just relaxing your body, you're restoring your essence. It's as though each cell remembers what peace feels like, what ease feels like, and what it's like to exist without performing. Here, now, in this stillness, you realize that rest is not weakness, it is wisdom, it is alchemy, it is power, the kind of power that doesn't scream but whispers, quiet, steady, unshakable. It's the kind of power that rebuilds you from the inside out. A power that doesn't rush, just listens, just breathes. It waits for your return to yourself. And you may begin to notice now how time feels different here. Softer, slower, like the world has exhaled with you. And in the sacred water, you might even feel something ancient, a memory that doesn't come from the mind, but from somewhere much deeper. A knowing that you were never meant to burn out. You were always meant to burn bright. And that brightness is returning now, not from effort, but from alignment, from allowing. Let these words wash over you gently. I see the light returning to places I thought were empty. I hear the silence beneath the noise, and it feels like home. I feel the strength in my stillness, not in my striving. I know that I am whole even when I am doing nothing at all. Allow yourself to rest here, floating as long as you need, because this is your sanctuary. This water was made for you, and each moment you spend here, your body, your mind, your soul begin to realign. And when you are ready, you will emerge not drained, but renewed, not lost, but clear. You're not coming back as who you were. You're coming back as who you are becoming. As you rest here, suspended in the space between effort and ease between breath and being. You may notice these words beginning to settle, not just deep, but in your mind, much deeper. And if they are not being learned, but remembered, as if they were always true and are only now rising to the surface, like seeds opening in the warmth of spring, let them echo through you now. I see that I am safe to slow down, and maybe that vision becomes clearer, like watching yourself move through life at a gentler pace, unrushed, unforced, honoring your own natural rhythm, not the world's. You see yourself making space, not because you have to, but because you can. I hear my own inner rhythm more clearly now. Not the loud, chaotic rhythm of the outside world, but the quiet beat within you, like the pulse of the earth, like your own personal music, steady, ancient, uniquely yours. And as you tune it into it now, you realize you've been dancing to someone else's tempo for too long now. You're moving to your own tempo. I feel calm and supported in my body. And maybe your body hears this not as a command, but as a gift. The muscles soften. The breath deepens. And a sense of being held gently, completely begins to fill you from the inside out. I know that I am enough, even in stillness. Yes, even when you're not performing, even when you're not producing, even when you're simply breathing, you're still worthy, still whole, still radiant. And this knowing isn't just a thought passing through the mind, it's a remembering something ancient and wise, rising up from the bones, from your blood, from your breath, from the part of you that existed before the world told you who to be. This remembering feels like truth, feels like home, and the more you allow it, the more it roots itself into your being. A soft, grounded confidence, a new baseline of being. You may even notice now how stillness has a sound, how silence has a shape, and how it's not empty but full of everything you've been too busy to feel. And in this space, something begins to shift. Not from force, but from permission. A flicker of energy, pure, unpressured, sovereign energy starts to rise within you. Not all at once, but gradually, like the first warmth of morning sun, reaching across the surface of still water. There is no push, no rush, just a natural return, a gentle rising from deep within your own center, a golden warmth in your belly, like a quiet fire that knows exactly when to glow. You don't need to direct it. You don't need to control it. You simply allow it to rise, and it does. Warming your core, flowing up through your chest, unfolding across your collarbones, spreading into your shoulders, your arms, your neck, your face, your eyes, every part of you illuminated from the inside out. This is life force, creative, resilient, tenacious, capable. This is what aligned momentum feels like. Soft, steady, irresistible. The kind of energy that doesn't demand approval because it's already rooted in the truth. And you can feel it now, the difference. The clarity of knowing that you no longer need to push to matter. You don't need to exhaust yourself to move forward. You don't need to strive to prove your worth. Because this energy, the slow, strong current rising within you, isn't coming from a place of lack. It's coming from overflow. Allow that energy build now, gently like the tide, not crashing, but rising with the pull of something greater. And you begin to sense that when the time is right, and you will know when that time comes, you will move again. But this time, not from panic, not from performance, but from presence, from response, not reaction, from wisdom, not urgency, from inner knowing, not external noise. And when you do move, it feels like exhaling into purpose, like remembering your own rhythm, becoming your own compass, because this is who you are, present, rested, and ready. The you who creates instead of chases, who responds instead of reacts, who trusts instead of hustles. The version of you is here now, and you are whole. And soon you will come back to full awareness, but something will be different. It's a shift you may notice quietly at first, a subtle unfolding, a softening inside that wasn't there before, a clarity that feels like waking from a deep, restful sleep. You'll feel clearer, more centered, slower in the very best way, like moving through life with calm intention rather than hurried reaction. More you than you have felt in a long time, more grounded in the truth of your own being, more connected to your inner strength and wisdom. And in a moment, I'll count from 1 to 5, and as I do, you'll bring back with you all the restoration, the calm, the deep alignment, and the truth of what you just remembered, because your nervous system, this amazing intelligent part of you, has just reset. It has been gently rewired, rebalanced, and renewed, and now it's ready to support you in ways that you may not yet fully see, but your body and mind will know. 1. Becoming aware of your body again, feeling grounded, supported, safe, like roots gently reaching deep into the earth. 2. Taking in a deep, nourishing breath, filling your lungs completely, and letting it go slowly, releasing any remaining tension, leaving behind only calm. 3. Moving your fingers and toes softly, easily, reconnecting with your environment, feeling the chair beneath you, the air on your skin, the sounds around you. 4. Bringing back a sense of quiet strength, calm energy and readiness, and knowing that you're whole, resourced and aligned with your true self. 5. Eyes open, fully present, regulated, restored and aligned. And as you settle back into this moment, carry this calm, this power, this clarity with you, knowing that you can return here any time you choose, because this space, this peace is always within you. Repeat after me. I am safe to rest. I honor my own rhythm. Rest is productive. My energy is mine to direct.